Today we're going to show you 600 East Main Street here in beautiful downtown Richmond. Richmond has experienced a renaissance in the downtown at this time. We have just recently seen Earlham College and the city of Richmond working together with the Eli Lilly Foundation to get a $25 million grant to develop and to revitalize our downtown. Besides that, we have a joint venture going between our local EDC and national and developers to create a 150 unit apartment complex that is going to be all market rate, varying in price anywhere from $1,100 a month to as high as $1,500 a month for the 2-bedroom units. All marketplace with a full gymnasium, a pool, very high quality downtown development on top of the $25 million of grant money that is being put into our downtown. This building at 34,000 square feet is very versatile, would work very well for either retail or office space. And let's go inside and let me show you the versatility of this building.
The first floor of the facility has many different entrances that will enable you to accommodate multiple tenants within the facility. As we've talked about previously, you have a lower level and then the first, second, and third floor, which each can accommodate a separate tenant. And then the first floor that can also be subdivided is the entryway right off the mezzanine here right off of Main Street. As you can see, lots of natural light, lots of windows. We have a business office back here on the other side of the windows. And then you have a series of 4 offices, other offices over here off this wall, which goes back into an open area in the back here that could be used for either a conference room or seating. And again, you're looking at a multiple office, very high quality first floor, well lit office space that could be done completely separate, utilized as a completely separate office, probably approximately 2,000 square feet of office space that could be completely broken off from the remainder of the space available here. There is multiple entrances into the first floor of this building. It gives you the opportunity to have multiple tenants of various sizes and to be able to accommodate lease space as small as maybe 500 square feet and as large as the entire building, or 34,000. So that flexibility, along with the multiple addresses, gives you the opportunity to be able to have multiple income sources and really maximize the value of what you can get per square foot out of the property. This is the second floor of the facility. Again, this particular floor on this level is around 7,000 square feet. Very open space again, with managers' offices in the corners. And over here, the elevators have all been recently redone within the last couple years. Not just the cabin of the elevator itself, but all of the equipment, all of the gears. Almost $150,000 renovation that was done on the elevator and the elevator service. The floor also has a mezzanine level. We just left the 7,000 square feet. You have a separate around 3,000 or a little over 3,000 square foot mezzanine level. But as you can see, you have all of your computer lab, the training facility, very state-of-the-art with projection. This is another training room within the facility. Again, all of the training rooms are very well wired, ready to be utilized for many different purposes. Has the ability of all of your internet, all of your meeting space, has whiteboards, and the ability to be able to be used for multiple purposes. As we look at the remainder of this mezzanine level, we have another very open area with offices along this side of the facility and additional office over here. We're now on the third floor of the facility. Again, this particular floor is around 7,000 square feet, As you'll see, it's very open. You have lots of different space, can be utilized in lots of different ways. And then in each of the corners, you have large offices that could be like a manager's office or be used for a training room or anything like that. Each floor, again, can be separately leased or leased as part of a package with the entire building together. You also have the third floor break room that we were discussing earlier that goes with the 7,000 square feet. Welcome to the lower level of the 600 building. This is approximately 7,000 square feet that has just recently been renovated. It actually goes up to a set of stairs that has a separate entrance that comes in from the main street side of the building. As we go in, you can see that it has very spacious offices. These offices actually have natural light that comes in from the stairway that I was talking about previously and gives you a very open feel so that you could have your own separate address and the ability to be able to lease this floor on its own as a standalone unit. This lower level has 8 separate offices along with a large conference room and a smaller conference room, and has all recently been renovated. There are several offices that have all been recently repainted and recarpeted here on the lower level. You have a larger office in here. You also have a break area in the back here, along with a copy room and other offices down the hallway here. You got an office in here, another office, an office that they're now using as a file room, a office with, and again, all of this has all recently been renovated with new carpet and new paint throughout.